See this how a clever man tries to cheat a scrap dealer by manipulating the weight and secretly gaining an extra 5 kilograms every time. He tells the scrap dealer, "Write down the weight." The scrap dealer replies, "That's the weight showing on the scale." The clever man says, "No, brother, the scrap lying down there is mine too. Weigh that first, and then I'll put the other scrap on the scale." The scrap dealer says, "Our weighing scale is big enough. We can weigh everything at once." The clever man thinks to himself, "If everything is weighed at once, how will I gain an extra 5 kilograms every time?" Then he says, "I don't trust scrap dealers' weighing scales. That's why I want my scrap weighed twice. If I could, I'd have every single piece weighed separately." The scrap dealer weighs the first batch and says, "This batch weighs 31 kilograms. Then he calls his worker, "Hey, take this stuff off and put the next batch on the scale." The clever man secretly thinks, "Wow, this is perfect. Nobody will ever find out that I have a magnet hidden in my pocket." The scrap dealer weighs the next batch and says, "All right, all your scrap has been weighed. Write down the weights." The clever man looks at the scale and thinks, "Perfect! I got another 5 kilograms added. Instead of 22 kilograms, it's showing 27. Just then, his friend arrives and says, "Brother, what are you doing? I sent you to pick up the scrap a long time ago and you still haven't come home. Don't you know we have guests waiting for us?" The two of them then tell the scrap dealer, "Brother, just give us the money for all this scrap. We're in a hurry." The scrap dealer replies, "My job is only to weigh the scrap. The owner of the scrap is the one who will pay you." Just then, the owner of the scrapyard arrives. He looks at the clever man and says, "Hey, you?" The clever man replies, "Brother, do you live here?" The owner says, "Yes, I live here." The clever man asks, "Which one is the foolish scrap dealer here?" The owner looks confused. "Why do you need a foolish scrap dealer?" The clever man innocently replies, "Because we have some scrap to sell. My friend came up with a plan. We'll put magnets on the scrap to increase the weight and sell everything to the scrap dealer." The owner immediately points toward the scrap dealer and says, "Oh, that guy is the biggest fool of all." But before the two clever men can do anything, the owner and the scrap dealer grab them. His friend immediately says, Okay, let me go. What did I even do?" The owner angrily replies, "You came up with the plan!" And just like that, their own clever trick gets them caught.